Legend of Total War here with part 19 of my Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empire's Let's Play campaign as the Dark Elves, the Snaggerant. Alright, so previously, just dealing with the usual stuff I suppose. The Chaos Invasion is still going on, but it doesn't seem to be as much of a problem anymore. Don't get me wrong, they are still here. I've sent a second army to Ulthuan, so that'll certainly help. And we're smashing their armies. So what's next? Now, I think in the previous few episodes, the game volume has been very quiet on the recordings, which is weird because, like, on the first episode, everything was too loud, and then it suddenly goes from too quiet. It just goes from one extreme to the other, and it's sometimes very hard for me to tell because I have to go back and watch the videos to even tell if there's any audio issues. So I don't know. I mean, trying to tweak it, but I know for a fact that Windows 10 has been automatically adjusting my audio, and I wish it would just stop doing it. It's fucking annoying. Alright, so we're up against Techless this time, and we're probably have to manually resolve this. It's got a smaller army, but it's got some pretty high-powered stuff in there.
To the vengeful slaughter.
We could have auto-resolved and still won it, but I'm concerned that certain units will get wiped out. I mean, it doesn't really matter that much if some of those Dread Spears do get wiped out. It's just that we don't have any capacity to recruit them right now, and we've got some very quick replenishing, so I'm going to get straight into it. Where are we going to set up? I want to set up far away from them. I don't like this. The terrain's not very favourable to me, but we'll make do. I want to be fighting, above all else, away from the trees. It doesn't really matter that much about getting flanked in this one because they have a lot of air units. So, even if you corner camp, that doesn't save you. Alright, so we want to use Marathi to... Yeah, if she can weaken the Phoenix Guard and things like that, that'd be good. Oh shit. 6 magic. So how much is this available here? 105, okay.
In Malekith's name. On the move. Vengeance awaits. At once. Vengeance awaits. Forward.
It's okay, she's got quite a lot of magic resistance, so you go right ahead, Techless. I'm going to take out your units. Try and dodge his shots wherever I can. There we go, good. Bessie just gets all of his magic out of the way on us now. Yeah, they're on their way.
Vengeance awaits. Forward. Come with me.
It's only Lothern Sea Guard, that's not a big deal.
Vengeance awaits. I move. Marathi moves.
Taking out those Phoenix Guard, that's really going to help us out.
Vengeance awaits. On the move. Vengeance awaits. Come with me.
And try and lure these guys to attack us first. I deal with them in waves,
At once.
as opposed to all together. As the saying goes, divide and conquer.
At my command. Fury of
I think I'm going to enjoy the campaign a little bit more now that the chaos waves are... I mean, they're not gone, but they're lessening, because like I said, I hate dealing with chaos. It's not fun.
going now. Rukit's revenge. Indeed. I move.
Okay, that doesn't look like it's even being aimed at me.
Rukit's revenge. Peacemaker. On the move.
Attack!
I move. Vengeance awaits. Come with me.
was hoping they wouldn't aim for my archers. Oh shit.
Vengeance awaits. I move. On the move. By my hand. Feel my fury.
Try to finish off this dragon there if you can.
Going. On the move. In Malekith's name. Despoiled. Going now. Who gets revenge? Vengeance awaits.
Get over here. How are we going so far? Not too bad.
On the move. I move.
Good. She's basically able to wipe out their entire Phoenix Guard.
Fury of Nagaroth.
Pretty sure she can take on a single Phoenix.
Sorceress of blood. Aria, Aria, Aria.
One of their dragons is dead. Casualties are at a minimum. Yep, we've got this.
Marathi. Feel my fury. Heatmaker.
Finding anything over here? They're still fighting Teclis. Teclis got absolutely destroyed. Evenly distributed casualties. Everything worked out well. Close victory may be, but it's the exact kind of victory that we wanted in terms of, no, not the type victory, but in terms of casualties, everything was spaced out nicely. So our downtime is going to be minimal. That's what we want to see. Oh, I think she may have still been healing. It's okay, she'll heal to full during the end turn.
I am victorious. With bitter ambition. Mother of the restless.
Make your way back here.
Is it time?
Improve the public order and your replenishment rate.
Everywhere ruin. Dreadlord.
Now I think the audio is too loud. Just can't fucking get the thing where I want it to be.
Nagaroth warrior.
You still need to stay here for a bit longer. If I come down here, they'll attack us during the end turn. You're not at full strength yet,
Dark purpose.
and you're not the best of generals. So just wait. Now over here, we could attack the attack Hexoatl, but I'm concerned about my my reputation. I don't want it soured because we had a had a trade agreement with them. So what we're going to do instead is just colonize this first. Once he's at full strength, that's when we hit. We'll hit both Vol's Anvil, which I really want to get that because of the -10 upkeep reduction, which will... It would have been great if we could have had that earlier on in the campaign, but, you know, we had other things to juggle. It just wasn't worth sacrificing everything. I didn't think that Chaos would last as long as it did. So this could really help us out as well. Oh yeah, this is the best. But, you know, slave decline rate will increase by 15%. We just need to get more slaves then. See, more money coming in now. So you just need to wait. You'll get your chance. Actually, why don't we even do this? Why don't we go into their lands? Because it doesn't matter about their relations, we'll just raid. Okay, that way we get some slaves. And, you need to get money for that anyway, so that works out well. Should have done that last turn. It never really occurs to me to raid. Raiding is not really my sort of thing. I'm a conqueror, not a raider. I go around, you know, butchering people and not taking their lands. I'm only interested in taking their lands. All right, so you've only got a few points left to distribute, and we thought that maybe getting her enchanting beauty would be just see. She's already got glittering scales. I'm just having a look to see if this might be helpful. Missile reduction 30%. Damn, that's really powerful. Added on top of her already 25%. That's probably better for her situation because she doesn't really go that much into melee, but she's always getting shot. And let me just Shield of Grant. No, that's fine. Alright, we came here to get this stuff. So she can get more weapon damage or more hit points. I usually prefer more hit points because she's always often flying around tanking shots. Alright, we'll go with that. Good, these are replenishing much faster now because of that. And also we got that great ability.
The weak scream for mercy.
Soon we will hit the Lizardmen. That'll be good. Okay, so we've not had a black arc in a really long time. So let's bring one of them back. Good. This is our best one here. We disbanded it because it was in danger, but now it's safe. But it loses all of its population surplus, which is fine. Better to lose the population surplus than to lose everything. Yeah, it'll be fine. Can get you to maybe go sail around. But then again, Archaon, isn't he out this way? Oh, there he is. We don't want him landing at the Fortress of the Damned. There's no walls there. If he wants to land here, that's fine. Definitely don't want to go out in the water to get him.
Favored of the witch
Could.
king.
Doesn't have much experience. I mean, these... Biggest concern, though, is that I just take a lot of damage. He is in Force March, though. Sometimes you just gotta risk things.
I shall destroy!
I mean, we'd win the battle, but I'm concerned about how much damage we're gonna take.
For Nagara! For victory!
Okay, because that essentially means no damage.
They belong to me! Crushing victory!
So how much is left of Voice of Chaos? Not a whole lot. Now, wouldn't you have gained an ability
Cruel
because you
dreadlord.
killed Archaon? Immune to psychology. So that's alright. You know, the local province, but that's not really a big deal.
Merciless one!
I'm just thinking whether or not I should be, whether or not I should actually make my mark here. I think I will.
Move, move!
But sail a bit closer. We can't take it this
I
turn,
am beyond defeat!
but soon. So it'll be your task to conquer Norska one way or another. We'll figure a way out. Has everyone moved?
What now?
You can't move. I mean, you can, but I'd much rather make sure we're on the attack than on the defense against him. So draw him closer towards us. Oh, damn it. What are they doing? Surely they're not planning to attack me. We do have walls here. They got a lot of Chaos Knights, so I will fight this. Like I said, we gotta stop being. Oops. Yeah, we gotta stop being lazy because just being able to weaken these guys is gonna make a big difference. Like I said, I don't expect to win it. It doesn't really matter. It's only like level 1 or 2 settlement. We'll recover it, but we need to get rid of these vessels of chaos. They just need to die. I had some major fatigue yesterday when I was playing this game, with all these chaos invasions. Basically, my entire day was spent fighting chaos. Okay, I can't make up my mind about whether or not I went to aircon or not. It's just at that point in time right now where it's warm, it's not cold, it's not hot, and like I just want it to be the perfect temperature, and it's not quite there at the moment. Okay, so. I don't have enough archers to cover all of our spots, but looks like a lot of them are coming over here. Because we need people to cover these spots as well. We need the towers shooting. No, put the bleak swords. Sorry, the dread spears down here, because they've got to deal with the large units. Okay. We absolutely do not have enough to deal with this, but you know, like I said, we'll just do what we can. Cannot win, but if we can take out half their army, then great. They're going to be coming in here first, so you get over here. So when they come in, you stand here, these guys will turn around. You just have to hold out as long as you can. Is this even shooting? You're gonna get the first load of, oh fuck me. I wonder if I should have to take these guys down, but he'll get the first one of this. Yeah, just get off the wall. We'll lose control of this, but probably not worth it. Unless, hang on. What if you stand here? Wait until more of them are actually in the group, in the area. If they're actually missing from that, that works. Well, so much for the missing. Just, it's not even firing, just get off the wall. It looks like
swords. Eager for battle. We are ready. Bleak swords.
Okay, get back up. They've changed their direction. If we can keep shooting them, that'd be pretty useful.
Nagarothi. Dark elves. Dark shark.
Okay, hopefully they actually shoot the giant. Okay, I think we should just drop this down now because we might be able to get another chance to use it later on.
Lead them. Bleak swords.
They're gonna need to back up over here. Well, I have to wait 130 seconds, but
End them. Bleak swords.
let's just hope they can hold out that long.
Advancing.
Get down here as well. This isn't even shooting.
Nagarothi. Bleak swords. On to slaughter. Eager for battle.
They don't seem to be firing properly onto the giant. But
Kill.
what if he came over this way?
Dark elves.
Obviously, he's almost dead.
Killers. Battle ready. Pull back.
Missed your opportunity.
Dark shards.
Come on, hold out for a minute more. I want one more use of this. We've already done a lot of damage to them. We just want to do a little bit more. Just don't give me the army loss penalty just yet.
Nagarothi. As you say. Merciless warriors. We are ready. Bleak swords. Eager for battle.
So they're trying to capture the town square. It doesn't matter. Actually, it might be better if you use over here. Oh, no. This is where the majority of their forces are concentrated. You should be able to hold that for 17 more seconds. We'll kill some Chaos Warriors and some Chaos Knights.
Dark shards.
Sounds good to me.
At once.
Okay, so you come over here. Maybe you can shoot on these guys. Get this fucking thing in my way. Didn't seem to do as much damage as it has done in the past, but better than nothing. Okay, so the army loss... No, we haven't got the army loss penalty yet, but it should be coming in very soon. So that was good. They've been weakened by nearly half. Like I said, this isn't part of my core territory, so it being destroyed is not a big deal. We'll restore it.
My Dreadlord, awaiting command.
Okay, I want you to force march down to here.
Establish a garrison.
Yeah, you stay here another turn because you need to Need to heal, and you're providing a lot of public order there, so that works. You stay there raiding. Now I don't want to recruit troops into this. Oh my god. I want that.
Anchors away.
Cruel dreadlords. For gain!
That's our first step into
The very air
Norska.
is tainted.
Okay, so the Greyling Moot has been destroyed. I'm guessing a Chaos Army did that. But now that we've got some presence here, we should have... Yeah, look at that. We've got how much untainted that's causing. So that's really good.
Master of cruelty.
So you've got 8 more points to distribute. What are we going to do with it? I don't think that's that very good, because like +5 armor is not very much. Plus weapon strength is like, it's alright, it's not a lot though, and since I don't really use them to charge, maybe I'll just try and make you a little bit better. I guess it's good to have to make them sadistic. Now you get moving next turn straight to the monolith here, because we're going to try and get all these settlements before somebody else establishes them. Might even be an idea to send one of these around. How about you to just go and spy on them? I need to know what we're likely going to be up against, if anything. You can rejoin the... Oh, actually, I should have let you heal first.
Favored of the
Good.
witch.
That way you get your healer, and I'll send you off next turn.
Dreadlord, at your command. I watch from the shadows. For Cain.
So the Puppets of Chaos, let me have a look at them. So that could be the last army, but there could also be more. There better not be another wave. I think I can handle this. Another fucking wave of chaos. I'd be so fucking annoyed if there is. You're at full strength now, but this guy is on his way over here.
Death Knight is upon us.
And Barathi could take this on, but there's these guys over here which are just out of range, so I guess you should take them
For
on.
glory.
Has to be fought manually, it's too
To
close.
the vengeful slaughter.
Choke point battle, this could be very useful for us. Of course, they get the defender advantage. In all honesty, it'd probably just be better to take the high ground instead, up here.
Bolt throwers! Dog shot!
And you go and annoy them.
Blackguards!
Okay, looks like they're going to be on their way anyway. What's going on over there? Oh, it's just graphics.
Indeed. Going now. Forward.
You could easily beat him in melee.
Rukith revenge. Indeed. By your
Go
word.
do it.
Vengeance awaits.
Best we take out just regular Chaos Warriors, because Chaos Warriors with halberds are a lot more vulnerable to missile fire.
Please make
Your Spirit Leech will not save you. Okay, what we need to do is just whiz around the other side of it. That way he's actually sort of blocking me from the shots.
Vengeance awaits.
And hope that maybe they might shoot their own troop. Shoot their own general. We've still got a heal potion, so it's okay.
Going now. Marathi moves.
There we go, that's good. They might actually shoot him. How much magic do we have?
My command.
Absolute heaps.
Destroy everything.
Yeah, it'd be good to kill him, so
At once.
if you're going to kill him, you sort of need to get ahead of him.
Vengeance awaits. Forward. By my hand. Indeed. Going now. Going. At once.
Because we'll chase after this army afterwards. Try to finish it off.
It is so. Indeed. Nagaroth's fury.
Gotcha. Oh, wait. He's not dead though.
At once. Indeed. Rugis revenge. Vengeance. On the move. Vengeance awaits.
I just think while they're running away, they make the attack, and they don't attack whilst moving. Oh shit, he's gonna get away.
On the move. Indeed. Come with me.
Gotcha. Good.
Hatred lie. Feel my rage. Vengeance awaits.
So that's a very good start.
Me.
And it's cost us about 1,000 health,
Marathi move.
which we can easily restore.
Going. Feel my vengeance. Going now. Marathi moves. I go. Going now. Feel my rage.
Okay, what I've realised to do is land. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my magic to try and make these chaos knots go away. Land and use these bombs on them.
Going. Fury, come
It's just a
forth.
hit and run here.
I move. I go. Indeed. Feel my rage. Death.
Could use this on them and it will do damage, but yeah, if they're just going to stand there, then
Feel my fury.
this will work out just fine. I think they're a little bit more resistant to this than they are. Works better on larger entity units. Keep an eye on them. Okay, this will take too long otherwise. Let's do it now. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that because now they're marching forward. Get out of there.
Marathi moves.
Oh, look at that cooldown.
Going now. I move. Destroy.
But it's fine. We didn't need to hold them down there for that long.
Going. Going now. Destroy everything. I move. On the move.
Come on, up, fly.
Going.
Oh fucking hell! You cut that one so close,
Forward.
you bitch.
Indeed. Forward. On the move. Forward. Fury of Nagaroth.
It's almost destroyed.
Going. At once.
Don't really care about the crew. It's only the
Indeed.
actual cannons themselves I actually need to destroy. Good, they're getting fucked over there. Of course, because their general's dead, they've got no morale. That extra missile resistance is really coming in handy. I'm assuming this is missile as well. I know it's magic as well, but I don't know. Good. One cannon left. I'm going to overcast this because I don't have time to keep going back and forth over that way. It's only one extra magic anyway. Alright, good. That's done. She took out all 3 cannons and the enemy general. She's done an excellent job so far. These guys just don't know what they're doing. What are they doing? This seems silly. Okay, what we do here is they're not being defended by the cavalry. Charge in there. We use the bomb. We can actually use this area here to move towards. Before I do that, and she'll be able to get away. They need to get right into their battalion. Get in deeper. She's taking some damage. Oh my god. There, that's the kind of damage I'm talking about. We might get through this without even taking a single casualty if this keeps up. Definitely be taking out those chosen. It hasn't said. Oh, hang on. If you're gonna be shooting those trolls, then use this one. Actually, no. Use this, but just aim for something different. There we go. That's an excellent spot for it.
On the move. Come with me. Indeed. Come.
Well, it looks like we'll take some casualties, but it's okay. I don't get down there just yet. This won't do any damage, but it will lower their morale. Why are you out front there? I don't recall even giving you a command. So yeah, they've got the army loss penalty, but of course these guys over here, they don't run away straight away. after that potion is used up, and then in the battle there, we absolutely slaughtered them here. Of course, they decided to be passive. Passive AI is my forte. We've got heaps of magic, so might as well make use of it. Because every one of them that we kill now is one that we don't have to deal with later. I don't think that works well on trolls. She's not really doing any damage there. Alright, that was it. What? What? Okay. How is that a close victory? Under what criteria is that a close victory? Well, you know, it took him 5 minutes, you know. Well, no, that would have taken me like 20 minutes. Or even more, in terms of the game time.
Observe glory.
Armor piercing damage should go to you, I think.
New toys. Delightful. Power blooms within me.
Okay, so they're not quite finished. Oh, okay, they're still within
Fly,
range.
hatred. Hag sorceress of Broad.
What about the Phoenix Gauge? We could probably take that. Not this turn, but next turn. Just thought of myself, let's get rid of it.
To arms, Drookie.
Now that we've got our artillery sorted, we can start shooting the gates.
Through me.
It's level 4.
Know me and despair.
And this is where we can get our recruitment stuff sorted. Look, if they come to Shrine of Cain, so be it. But we just can't be sitting around here doing nothing. Let's make our way to Tor Elithis. Because we have other enemies to deal with as well.
Favored of the Witch King.
You could go to Plane of Spiders. And since we are going to go to war with them, we've already researched all the public order stuff that we can. How come that's lasting so long? What did I do to get that? That really helps. That'll especially help with this stuff. And also, he provides so much public order and what's it called? And growth that. Yes, the characters plus 25, that we should be able to get this place under control relatively quickly. So over here, it'll take it 46 turns before it revolts, but we'll be down here soon.
Speak.
I'm quite fine sending him around to go and occupy a place, because he's already maxed out level. Let the other guys level up a bit.
I am Morathi.
I'm wondering if actually now I should have gone Woundmaker. It's too late, I've already committed to this. Immortality for you. No, you can't ever die.
The buildings are crumbling.
Wondering if I should have perhaps instead built walls here. Might be too late. Okay, we should be able to repel that. Let me just see if they're willing to negotiate now. I'm not actually willing to end it, but
Lord of the we will never aid you.
yeah. Alright, Ulf 1 will be mine. Just need to get the public order sorted first.
Cruel Dreadlord.
So this will be ruining our relations with them quite significantly, but like I said, that we're going to go to war with them soon anyway, so what does it matter? About damaged buildings. I like to be notified about the damaged buildings, but right now I don't want to deal with it. I mean, yes, I've got 190,000, so I imagine there's going to be some people, he's got too much money, why isn't he fixing the damaged buildings? Because I don't need to. They repair on their own. I've got this much money because I'm frugal, you know. And then, of course, you know, like I said, on one hand I get people saying, oh, he's so stingy, he's got so much money, why doesn't he spend it? And on the other hand they say, oh, he's got so much money, how come I never have money when I play the campaign? Be frugal. Be frugal. That's all you're going to do. Be wise with your money. If you can get something for free, take it for free. Repairs on its own, yeah. If I need to repair it, I'll repair it. If you can still get the full benefit of the building whilst it repairs, namely, like, settlement capital, this actual settlement building, if it's damaged, it doesn't actually affect the garrison, so let it be damaged. You just can't upgrade it. I tell you what, you'd be doing me a big favour if you were to go and occupy Tor Elithis. It took me a long time to do it. Kill 500 enemies in battle. That's easy.
Noble of Nagaron.
As we make the approach now.
Power awaits me.
So Vol's Anvil, will it have walls? Because it'll actually make it easier if it does. It doesn't have walls. Because like these things can be very difficult to defeat. And you're of course a new general with an inexperienced army.
Malekith, king of Nagaron.
Yeah, Death Hag, you can have that. So the next settlement down. The Red Desert is... Oh, it's up here. Okay. Alright, we better get moving.
Preparing to march. Very well.
Actually, just stay here. That way your effects
My cruelty knows no
will still be... You can still get there, but you'll still affect the settlement here, allowing it to grow faster. So we've still got a few more turns before we can make our attack there. Right, now like I said, this guy needs to scout ahead. Because he'll be able to move...
Dreadlord.
Yeah, he'll be able to move further than the army. Let me just check that actually. Yep. And just make sure the area is clear. He'll reattach to the army if we need to fight any battles. Should stay in the province because you would have public order increasing abilities.
Enacting my dark desires. Leave nothing.
No.
A
Just
novel prospect. Unseen
there's nothing I
and
can do
deadly.
really to do that. You just have to stay like this.
Enacting my dark desires.
That's okay, because when we get there, we'll lose a lot of troops anyway. So, Tor Elithis. Not particularly well defended. Those guys, okay, they're heading up this way.
Tempt me not.
Cruel and deadly. We have a deal.
That'd be good for a damage dealer.
Black heart.
That's worth 10,000 there, but we have to make sure too close to them.
Double time.
Yeah, no, it can't catch us from here. Now, if I was to declare war on Hexalar now, they're actually technically stronger than us. 4 turns. I'd rather not lose any relation. There's no rush with it, especially considering another Chaos Army is on its way.
Noble of Nagaroth.
Should stay in our territory for the time being.
Death walks. Go kill.
Yep, okay, so probably have to fight this manually, just because I just can't risk them getting smashed. They're just not. If they're a bit more experienced, maybe.
Destruction
Anyway,
lies
it'll be fine.
beyond.
I'm fine with doing it because I know I'm going to hold on to the settlement. At least with a good chance I'll be able to hold on to it. It shouldn't take very long to do this. Yeah, fuck no. We'll go over here where there's only one tower to deal with.
I am ready.
Dark shards. Bolt throwers.
Good, take it out. That's it, aim for our generals because it's a really waste of ammunition, really. You know what's funny? This here, this is what used to happen when Warhammer 1 came out, and then they patched it so it would actually have smarter targeting, and then they patched it so it forgot that patch. Okay. The next thing, I'm keen to see how you'd perform, you know, burning stuff, but we really need to get rid of the archers first. This is doing a great job. If they can take out 3 battalions, I'll be very happy with that. Wonder if there's another tech I could get to increase our ammunition further. I've probably already researched it by now. So they've pretty much wiped out 4 battalions. Well, 3, and this one's badly damaged. They've still got a little bit of ammo left. So we're going to get rid of the archers. I think this guy's a fairly newbie general. Is it a guy or a girl? Hard to assume their fucking gender sometimes. Ambiguous bloody genders. I don't know. What are you doing? Yeah, just stay put. So when I give them that thing that gives them additional 20%, they'll have even more ammo. Okay, they did well there. You should go back on there and just stand back. But the kills, yeah, they did a great job. Definitely did their worth. Okay, these guys can go in now. Just need to finish off those Lothran Sea Guard. Since we've got shields, they're barely doing any damage to us. This works out very nicely. Oh, no, don't fire at will. Don't fire at will. Actually, that worked out very nicely. You should keep doing that. So there's no way that they've still got... Okay, yeah, they still have some infantry. I need the flamer over here. Hopefully it doesn't bounce off the walls. Yeah, it bounced. It also didn't do much damage because this is an armored unit. We'll have to do more of this. It's just not really doing anything. It's going against a large concentration of forces, which we're not up against in this battle. He's done some damage to them, they're all pretty bloody. Give it one last go. Yeah, that just didn't do enough damage. Okay then. See, we can put these guys up on the wall, but they'll come up and fight us. That's not what I want. Alright, I have an idea. I want you to come over here. So you start knocking this down. Because you, with your ammunition, you can just shoot them. You're going to assist. Actually, all of you should come in and assist. He's doing all the damage. Oh look, he's a siege attacker, so he knocks down walls really easily. Oh shit, get back. Probably should have told them to just abandon the thing, but that's okay, the damage is minimal. Okay, coming over here. If they come up here, this is good because then I can shoot them. They've shattered, that means they're as good as dead. Oh, I thought they shattered. Yeah, they have, okay. Okay, they need to get a bit closer then. Good. What next? That should be all their infantry done. So you can come up on the walls now. Just wait for them to get up on the walls. Shit, get out. Oh crap. Get some assistance in there right now. She's getting absolutely destroyed. Oh, fuck me. And that got the army loss penalty. Good thing we had that. So that went very nicely.
Crushing victory. All is mine. Yes.
So the settlement here, what level is it at?
More.
everywhere ruin.
Okay, so he's got a battle to do. Win the following battle with Malekith's army to get Destroyer. And Destroyer gives what? It's alright, but I don't really think it's that good. Clearly doesn't need the experience.
Cruelty and
Right,
violence.
so, what are we going to give you? Since you're coming down here to siege, you're level 11, so no, don't worry about that right now. I'm also thinking you've got to reduce his upkeep costs. Well, yeah, I think we'll focus on the upkeep costs first. That way we need to get ourselves more armies. So we can move through the enemies later in the campaign much easier. And then you get a Dark Pegasus next turn. Cool. Now, Tor Elithis. Of course, it's inhospitable, uninhabitable climate. But that doesn't mean we can't inhabit it. Yeah, get rid of this. We only got a few build slots here, we need to make use of it. Is that a repair on its own? Don't forget, the amount of money that we make from these settlements is reduced by 50%. So they're not really money-making settlements. So, I don't know. Definitely need the torture post. At this stage here, we just need to make sure the public order is maintained.
I am the first sorceress.
Right.
Hag sorceress.
Now, much larger garrison in here, but this will really help us to reduce their overall strength, because all of these count towards the enemy strength.
Hag sorceress of
Geez, we could auto-resolve that. I don't think I will, because it's a large army, and it really can smash up our army. Even just because it says that, the auto-resolve is a lot less reliable now. Which, don't get me wrong, I like that. I'm fighting a lot more battles manually now. No longer will people be calling me Legend of Total Auto-Resolve. Which doesn't bother me that much anyway. I'm logged in on Skype. Doesn't matter. Okay, so... which way are we going to go? Pretty much mirrored. Can't just stand here unless we're like right in here, because these will hit us. So we do have to destroy both of those towers.
Of one
See.
Ready. Spears. Bolt throwers.
Hey, well, don't aim for the things.
On the move. Going.
But also don't get too close so they can shoot you. She'll get hit a few times, but nothing major.
Marathi. Vengeance and fury.
Try to stay out of their line of fire. So she took a grand total of 300 hit points damage. So far. It's used a lot of ammunition to do that. Got 23 shots left. Also, because of the low ground that we're on, they have to arc their shots a bit more. But that's okay. Just do what we can. Oh, it's still absolutely annihilating them, so it's all good. So these are actually called Gate Guard. I think they're only available here. It's hitting these guys as well, that's perfect. Just trying to do as much damage as I can. Like, they've definitely done their worth, I think, because like 4 or 5 units have been really badly smashed. Good, they left the battlefield. Alright, so you guys ran out of ammo. How'd you go? Reasonable kills except for this one. That's okay. Okay. So next thing. How much magic do we have? Absolutely heaps, but I'm keen to try out the fire. So, I mean, let's see, white lines of trace. We know that doesn't work very well against them. This can't be used on the wall, can it? No. That looks like a blind spot right here. Let's find out. We've also got this very good for her. Okay, yeah, it's a blind spot. So, if you were standing right over here, you'd be completely blind to them as well. Are they using their artillery to shoot us? That's fine. They're not going to do much damage. In fact, they're most likely to miss. I'd love to put this on the wall and just burn them there, but... I think our magic is actually better spent doing this. Because it's just, there's no clear targets. We could use it on the white lines there, but they're too heavily armoured. Anyway, her presence here will allow us to increase our magic recharge rate. I'm actually glad to waste their ammo. So we've still got a healing potion, so it's not a problem. Okay, this is a problem though. So what we'll do is charge in here and use Dark Conduit. Where'd this come from? They just summoned a great eagle. Oh shit, get out of there. Yeah, because I can't heal straight away. But I don't have a problem fighting it out in the air. Right, over here. She should still be able to beat it quite easily. Come on, you can do better than that. Where did that eagle even come from? It just like popped out of nowhere. I haven't seen that happen before.
Vengeance awaits.
It didn't seem like a summoned unit either because it was not taking any damage over time. Need another dark conduit for this motherfucker right here.
Fury, come Thor. Come with me. Indeed.
I would like to pop one of these down.
Enemy spell! Enemy mages!
For vengeance. At my command. Vengeance awaits. Marathi. First sorceress.
Our enemies fear us!
Vengeance
Wind
awaits.
flies against us!
Going. A dark harbinger.
We had to use that bomb again soon.
Vengeance awaits. Fury, come Thor. For vengeance.
Yeah, where another one fucking came in. Okay, here we go. You're getting closer over here. Okay, it is a summon unit. You can see it's taking damage. So then just fly away from it.
Indeed.
I was going to use the thing, but
Marathi moves.
I don't even need to engage with it.
On the move. Marathi
Run away from it.
Fury, come Thor.
I
Going.
don't know how many uses I'll have of it, because I never had a chance to. In my entire High Elf campaign, I didn't use it once. I don't think I did anyway.
At once. Going.
Then again, I didn't exactly do a great job with my High Elf campaign.
At once. Marathi moves. On the move. Going. Peacemaker. Forward. Going. Come with me. I move.
Oops.
I go. Marathi moves. Vengeance awaits.
How much magic we got left? Still got heaps.
On the move.
And she's
At
done a lot of damage already.
On the move. At my command. Marathi moves.
Alright, if we charge in here now and it chases after us and we drop the bomb down on it, it'll die as well.
The winds turn against us!
In Malekith's name.
Okay, Eagle's gone. Get up.
With me. Indeed.
Okay, now Marathi's taken enough damage.
By my hand.
She could still use her magic, but that's enough. She's done well enough. She hasn't got any more healing potions. So it's up to you to use some magic now. Unfortunately, this just doesn't do enough damage. Unless it does like that. That was really lucky that caught so many of them. Keep doing that actually. 10 magic's not so bad. See, otherwise it might, do that and just fly off into nowhere. But we've got the magic, so let's use it. Don't want to use that. Don't want to damage it. Plus that uses magic. That's it, go in that direction. Excellent. So she got 48 kills, not too bad. Alright, start getting these guys ready. Okay, I'd like to use this one last time. Decent amount of damage on that unit. It's good that we got so much magic, otherwise that would have been a complete waste. Alright, time to bring you guys in. Let's attack the walls. The, oh shit. Hang on. The artillery, did it run out of ammo? No. What am I doing? Get in there. Gotta be a bit more decisive than that. These guys are basically just clean up job. Trying to stay out of their line of fire. Good. Gotta arc my shots. Oh, that's not good. Get back. Get back. Try and stay out of the artillery range. You can see their range is right here. Good, another unit going. Okay, we've got full magic again once we use one of these again. And it's basically a waste. It's okay if we take a bit of damage. When we loot the settlement, we'll gain a lot of these casualties back. This is where the range really comes into effect. Where having a lot of range makes a big difference. That high ground is just too hard to deal with. We're taking damage, but it's not that many casualties. Okay, now we're actually taking loads of casualties. So they're done for now. That's enough. Actually, these two here, these three, they've still got a bit of fight left in them. But yes, this is a tricky settlement to get into. Should have made a greater effort to get rid of all that other ammunition for the artillery. They're the ones that did all the damage. It's already said victory was in our grasp a long time ago, so it shouldn't be that much longer. Okay, get out of there now. Right, the Death Hag. And you can start breaking through the gate. All the archers out here have been cleared off. You can come... No, I don't want to use you again. Keep our casualties evenly spread out if you can. Fuck, that was quick. Oh, probably because we've already done so much damage to it. So what's going on here? Forces outnumbered by the enemy. Another eagle spawned, but that's okay, it's not going to be able to stop us. Now you guys come in and help.
The Widowmaker!
Trickery and deception!
It's a trap, bitch.
We have failed!
Doom awaits! My power is yours!
Did they just receive the army loss penalty? Yeah, okay, cool. So this unit's unbreakable, so we gotta finish it off.
wait. Time to die!
We could have probably done that with a small army also in there as garrison as well. But then again, the larger the army, the more you got to kill before the army loss penalty comes into effect. And I really couldn't use my dark shards very well on that one.
I am victorious.
So the gate will be knocked down a level, regardless of what we choose. So I
What
might as
was
well go with
theirs
looting.
is mine.
Everywhere ruin.
Oh wait a second, it didn't. Unless it was actually at tier 5, they'd only just made it there. Well, whatever, that's good. So from here, let's see what we have access to. No, I don't want shades. I don't want cavalry. What are we going to build here? There's no economic buildings, but if we build this here, we can get ourselves the Black Guard of Nagarond. And this. That'll give us access to the 2 units that you're missing in your army. As for repairs, this region doesn't even have public order problems, so it doesn't matter. Now, as for edict, we should pick something that we're going to get something. Just pick no slaves on that, because what economic bonus? So. See, from this, well, at least we can get income from post-battle loot plus 5% faction-wide. And the garrison that we, well, what are we going to get from garrison once this is done? So quite a considerable garrison. So it's a good, it's not good for money, but it never revolts, and you can get some good defenders there. Cool.
The buildings are crumbling.
Right, what do we do now? Oh yeah, I never took Misnar. So what are you doing? You're coming back over here. This is the guy that destroyed the settlement. He doesn't have enough now to take this. He'll definitely fail.
Lord of the Black Court. Dread Lord of Nagaroth.
So how many more turns do we have to wait? Is it still 4? Okay, strength ranking is 2 now. Still 4. Okay. Will not trade with him. I want those regions back.
Mad sorceress of Grond.
Got 2 more levels up after this.
I am the first sorceress.
Okay, moving on. So everything's looking good now. I'm enjoying this much more now that we're actually playing it more along the lines of the sandbox experience, where we're just taking on factions that more or less play to the same rules as we do, as opposed to Chaos, which is just total bullshit.
The Druki have no friends, only victim.
Wish I could take the money from it, but still attack them. No. They're valuable lands that I want to take. I think they're getting to the point of controlling a lot of Lustria. If their forces are down there, now is the time to take the rest of Nagarond. The Shroud of Death. It's not too bad. Assassin's End. So that's a permanent... That's permanently for Marathi. Plus 4 melee attack. These dilemmas, I actually don't mind these. Usually I hate dilemmas in Total War, but this is actually good. So that's a permanent... She's already got lots of equipment. I mean, that's not a bad... Because it gives them stalk. I'm going to go with this because that'll... She does get into fights every now and again. Yeah. She's already got a couple of things through dilemmas. That's cool.
Ruin.
I like that. I'm very quick to criticize these games when they fuck up, but when they do a good job, I'll praise it for it. So like I said, this region is immune to public order issues, so it doesn't matter. What's this other -32 bullshit?
Hag
This doesn't matter.
sorceress.
So you're at full strength now, and you've got another level up because of that dilemma thing that we did. So... Yeah, okay. So we're going for enchanting beauty.
Cruelty and violence.
The buildings are crumbling.
So what's this guy doing? I thought he'd head up this way, but that doesn't seem to be what he wants to do.
Lord of the Black Tower. King of the Tree.
So they have salt here, which provides us with reduced upkeep for Black Ark Corsairs and some income. Well, I don't care about Black Ark Corsairs, but I'll take the income. It'll take a while for this province to grow, obviously. Yeah, so it's -7 growth per province, but when we build this, it gives us a bit of growth, so that's okay. Also, his presence here reduces the penalty of the construction time and costs.
Favored of the Witch King.
So we could make this attack. What are they recruiting? It says here they're mustering, but he's already at full strength. It's a level 25 lord. This person here, if we could kill him, that'd be good. Saurus spears. They're not so tough. Skink skirmishers are more of a nuisance than anything, but their range isn't very good. The feral carnosaur is tough. The ancient stegodon is not as bad as I think just a regular stegodon. I mean, not as strong, because the other ones have got artillery. Then again, dark shards are
Favored
like
of the Witch King.
specialists at taking out armored units like this. This is where I really struggled with in the High Elf campaign, taking out these guys because they've just got so much armor.
Merciless one.
Hang on, let's grab that because that might be quite useful. I'm just wondering if we should do this now.
Murderous.
Also, if I bring you over here, you'll be able to support.
Lord of the Black.
Right, it's time. Wait, okay, they have no allies. Go down to trustworthy, it's not so bad.
Nagaron. Death and carnage await.
But we're at an hour and a half, so we'll take this in the end of the episode there. Yeah, we finally got this settlement back. Because I held it, and then Chaos destroyed it, and then they recovered it. Alright, so we'll end the episode here, guys. So like and subscribe. Part 20, I think, is next. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.